all these stores around here, they're all, you got people watching out. It's good. People are watching. They're watching out for themselves. I like it. I ain't gonna put up with this fucking rioting bullshit. It's good. It's my mom's place right there. They got guards in there too, so good. Pizza shop right here. They're watching out. Helicopters. I hear helicopters going overhead. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Listen to this. Helicopters overhead. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Good to see. Good to see. Good. Protecting the city. Fuck Antifa. Heavy police presence. Oh, here we go. Good. All right, cops right here. They're going. Looks like they're going over to the. Where are they going? They're going across the street. I think there's a police depot over there. So. Heavy police presence. I saw on the side streets in North Smithfield coming through. It's good. You can hear that helicopter again circling around. Coming through, you know. Fire truck. Definitely on high alert now. Circle back around, go Cumberland Hill, and I go up Clinton Street. here. Good. Castle over here. Go back down Main Street. Yep, all the shops, stadium boarded up, Beacon boarded up. Oh, I got an ambulance behind me. I'm gonna pull over. Just pulled off to the side street. Under the Providence Worcester Bridge. Johnny's Home Furnishing. That's all boarded up. Look at that. Right there. Domino's. Boarded up. Some sirens behind me. Domino's. City Hall. Boarded. The gym. Boarded up and protected. Got some other shops over here. Everybody's watching out, watching their shops. Good. Antique shop. Police right here coming up. Good. We respect your protest. Please respect our business. That's what that sign said. Alright, well, if Antifa's going to pull some shit here, they're going to get their head busted in pretty quick because of heavy police presence. I think we're good. Got a lot of people watching out. It's not going to be like Providence last night, I hope. Bullshit they did there. They let them. It's almost like they let them just destroy a cop car, like set it on fire, and how the fuck that happened, I don't know, but really strange. I think they got like 65 people they caught throwing bricks through windows at Providence Place Mall and Dorrance Street, I think it was, and then jumping on a cop car and setting it on fire and spray painting it and everything. What a year. What a fucking year. I have all this shit right on, you know, my mom lives over here, my brother lives over here. Mostly everybody I work with lives over here, so concerning after seeing what's going on all throughout the country, and then last night, Providence, knowing what Antifa is all about, scumbags. They'll infiltrate different groups like Black Lives Matter. They'll infiltrate even like nationalist groups. Like I think the Proud Boys were infiltrated. So these clowns they're communists. They want anarchy. They want to see the U.S. destroyed from the inside out. They know they could never destroy us militarily if we fought them. But when they infiltrate, you don't know who the hell these people are, and then they mix in with your protests. They're dangerous. The first time I encountered these guys was 4 years ago at a Trump rally in Providence at the Capitol building. And everybody was there doing the national anthem, singing the national anthem, and just supporting the president. And all of a sudden, I don't know where these people came from, but we got surrounded by, I don't know, it was like 500 Antifa, Black Lives Matter, leftists, communists. They had communist red flags, the Antifa black flag. They had Black Lives Matter coats, anarchy coats. They had face masks on, and then this was way before all this pandemic bullshit, so nobody was wearing masks back then, except for these assholes. And they got in our face, and they started trouble. They had megaphones. They were screaming in everybody's faces, calling everybody racist, and America, KKK, we're with the Klan, comparing Trump to Stalin and Putin, which these are the communists. That's their leaders, is the Stalin and Putin. So I don't know where they get off fucking portraying that shit on everybody else, but that's what those scumbags are. They project onto others who they are. They call Trump and Trump supporters anti-fascists when they're the ones that act fascists. They are the fascists. They want to shut you up. They want to use violence. They're trash. They're absolute trash. And a lot of these groups are right here in Providence. They're right here in Mass and Providence and Worcester and Pawtucket, and people don't even realize how many there are. And they're absolute fucking scum. Your Democratic Party is not the Democratic Party you think it is. It's been infiltrated by these people. They're leading you off a cliff. You keep voting for them, you're voting for more riots. All right? They're doing all this because this is their last-ditch effort to actually get rid of a president that's been doing what's right for America. You might not think that because you've watched so much mainstream media, which is one of the biggest propaganda tools of all time against the public. We're so brainwashed in this country. They play on your empathy. They play on the fact that we do care so much about people. They play on that fact, and they play each other off against each other. And they'll infiltrate both sides and have you fighting each other while they're sitting back laughing at the chaos and the destruction. It's what they want. They want the military to come in and be on the streets, and living under martial law. They want that. They want us in fear. The whole point of all of this is fear. The whole point, listen, the whole Russia hoax, oh, our president's in with Putin, our election was rigged by Russia. That turned out to be a whole hoax. The whole Ukraine scandal, that was a hoax. What's the other ones they've been trying to run on Trump? Stormy Daniels, all these supposed rape victims, all this shit that's going on. All Trump's been doing is exposing everything, exposing the deep state that's infiltrated our government. It's at the top levels. The Peter Strzok and Adam Schiff and all these guys, Nancy Pelosi, they're all connected with these groups and with communist groups. So if you look into it, Nancy Pelosi's daughter, she's in with the Chinese, and so isn't Joe Biden's son. Hillary Clinton, Hillary's daughter is married to George Soros. Soros's nephew, I believe it is. So these people intermarry. They're all part of this cabal that wants to take down America from the inside out. And Hillary was supposed to be in right now, and they were supposed to take the economy down and to completely destroy this country. But Trump got in, and he started bringing the jobs back. And you saw all these hoaxes starting to go on, and all these scandals. Oh, that Trump did this, Trump did that. And you see, here we are 4 years later, we're like 150 days away from the next election. How many of these hoaxes have to go on and be proven to be false and fake before we wake up and realize, hey, this is something's not right here? They hate this guy so much, he must be doing something right. But it's so deep. There's so much to talk about. There's so much going on. I can totally understand why people just want to tune it out and just live their lives. Of course you do. But you know what? Now we're at a point, you're not going to be able to just live your life. You're going to have the military on your streets. You're going to have these pandemics where they're going to tell us, oh, wear masks and be afraid and stay inside your house. And you can't cross the border, or you got to be quarantined for 14 days if you cross the border. You're going to have to get your temperature taken before you go here, there, or to work, to the beach, it's also a technology-driven psychological warfare. Like, they're going to use technology they're going to use apps, contact tracing. If you came in contact with someone with COVID-19, this app is going to tell others around you. So, what are we going to have? Medical tyranny too? They're going to take you away because you got a fever, and look at all these false positives that have been coming out with these tests. So they're not accurate, but you're locking people up for 2 weeks at a time or even more, telling them, oh, they got this, they got that. When healthy people are getting through this, I got super sick in January before this was a whole thing, and I had to go to the hospital a couple of times. I didn't know what the hell this was, and I was sick, but I got through it. And the day after I got out of the hospital, this whole COVID-19 thing became just exploded, and then they started shutting businesses down. certain businesses, so we all cram into a few box stores, which makes no damn sense. And everybody, we're all afraid. We're all afraid to shake hands. Everybody's elbow bumping now, and like there's no germs on your elbows or something. I don't know. Like, it's just nothing makes sense. We got masks on that don't do anything. I mean, you're actually spreading more damn germs because you're not getting fresh air. You need fresh air. You're breathing in your own filth. You're touching the mask constantly. You're adjusting it, so you're touching your face more. Shit can get in through your eyes. But so can any other virus or bacteria. It's not like this is any different. There might be more people getting sick this year from this than other flu seasons, but you don't shut down the world because of it. Since when? You saw people dropping dead all over on the side of you, but I don't even know anybody that has died from this. And the people that are dying are in nursing homes. They're 70, 80 years old, 90 years old. They're close to death already. They got other issues going on. And then you get reports of people that didn't have, they had asthma, they had bronchitis, they had other issues. They're shoving a ventilator down your lungs, down your throat. If you ever seen anybody with a ventilator down their throat, that makes it hard to breathe. So, are you really helping with those damn things? And what happened was we cancel everybody's surgeries that they scheduled to have. We're making room for COVID-19 patients. We bring a big ship into the New York harbor to take care of supposed patients that are coming in and give relief to the hospitals. But you see all these videos of nurses with so much time on their hands, they're making fucking dancing videos, twerking in the freaking hospital rooms and shit. They got nothing to do. You got nurses getting furloughed, layoffs all over the damn place, unemployment skyrocketing. For what? And as soon as all that started to end and people like, all right, we're just going outside, we're not listening to these quarantine orders anymore. All of a sudden, these riots start. The exact day, this is, you want to talk conspiracy, the exact day these businesses are supposed to open, all this rioting happens. That's just going to put people in more fear. You think people are going to want to go out to eat if they think some kind of riot's going to happen, just break out, So people better wake up. This is planned. This is not just happening because it's happening and no, this is a bad year. No, I'm sorry. This is not just happening. The people in China are finding that out right now. They know. They're sick of this shit too. All around the world there's protests. And all of a sudden we freak out about one guy that gets injustice. He gets killed by the police. Unfortunately, that shit happens. It happens to white people. It happens to black people. It happens to Hispanic people. It happens to Asian people. Shit happens. It sucks. It's bad cops. There's good cops. You know, what are you gonna do? The guy is in jail. He's awaiting his hearing. Justice doesn't come overnight. This ain't the Wild West. Are you gonna string him up the next day, or what are you gonna do? You're gonna shoot him? You're gonna, just kill him? Is that the way we're gonna handle this? We're gonna go back to fucking Wild West jungle days? Like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this bullshit? No. That's why I don't support Black Lives Matter. All right? Because if you don't realize all lives matter and you're just gonna focus on black lives and say more blacks are having injustices than anybody else, well, then you are a racist and you don't know anything about any other race. You think you're the only race struggling? You think you're the only people struggling Black Lives Matter? You really think that? Because if you look at the statistics, it's actually more white people that get killed by police. Okay? But you don't see riots over that. You don't see riots over when a black man, I don't know, stomps off an old white guy out in the streets, or hit him. Look at this guy who just got, I think he was in Dallas. I mean, this mob twisted him. His leg was twisted. His back. The kid was a pretzel. He was protecting his store from these looters, and they just, But that's not a big deal, okay? That's not, I don't hear Black Lives Matter. I don't hear Antifa screaming injustice over that. It's just Floyd, Gardner, Trayvon. They don't wait until the full story is out. They just push it in the media and push it and push it and push it. So all you see is this cop kneeling on his neck or shooting this guy in the street. They don't show you the other angles. There's 3 sides to every story, and they only show one side. So they use that and they replay it and replay it and replay it and replay it. And they play on your emotions with it. Play on your emotions, and they get people so riled up that they start arguing with each other online, and then when it gets to be too much online, they take it to the streets. So now you got these assholes all over the place driving into other people's cities and grabbing bricks and throwing them through windows. And I got an argument with people that they're not in Black Lives Matter, but they support Black Lives Matter, and they say, "Oh, fuck it, the government's it's all corrupt anyway. Let's just fucking burn it down, burn the whole fucking thing down." Who the fuck are you to burn somebody else's home, somebody else's business, because you're angry about something? Who the fuck are you that makes you so superior to everybody else? So you think you're more hurt than anybody else by doing something like that? By supporting that shit? That's why I do not support Black Lives Matter. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. How about you actually act on Black Lives? How about you join the fucking police force and you make it better and make it what you want it to be? I don't see a lot of you blacks doing that. I don't see that. All I see is this hatred towards cops. Fuck the cops. Fuck the police. Who you gonna call when there's no cops? When the police station's been burned down and your house is being fucking robbed, your mother's getting fucking beaten up in the streets, dragged out into the fucking streets. Oh, you want to talk about Black Lives Matter? Now, you don't respect any lives. You don't respect life Period. You're weak. You're pathetic. Your groups have been infiltrated. You let them be infiltrated. You let them. You let them through hate. You let them through your hatred of the president by constantly buying in to the lies. You, when the truth's staring you in the face and it's proven in court, you still believe. You still believe your president is connected to Russia, is taking word from Putin? Are you fucking serious? Are you that dumb? Are you that fucking dumb? Black Lives Matter. No, black lives don't matter to people that are hurting other people. You're pathetic. You're fucking pathetic. You're a pathetic group. You're weak. You don't know how to protest peacefully. You turn Martin Luther King